Well, hello, Blooming Roses. This is Sandy, owner of CORA'S Rose Products. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about weight, one of the three causes of hair loss that I preach: weight, bacteria, and toxins. Today we're going to talk about weight. If you don't know who I am the daughter of CORA'S. Cora, the creator and founder of CORA'S Rose Products. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her, just give you a little brief over if you don't know her. Basically, from my mother's salon with a heart of gold, her name was Miss Cora. In 1998, Cora created plant-based shampoos, detangling creams, and pomades for her clients who were suffering from itchy scalps, scalp infections, dryness, shedding, receding hairlines, and bald spots. Cora felt empathy for the people, creating products for them that would alleviate these problems, giving them soft, manageable hair. We have since taken these products out of the salon, bringing them into the homes of America. She has since passed on in 2014, but we are still carrying on her name and on every bottle, and we are also imparting in the teaching. My mother was an avid teacher about alleviating the problems of your scalp and of your hair. Most of the problems actually derive from your scalp. But anyway, I want to talk to you today briefly about the weight. I can't say this enough, y'all. The wigs, the weaves, the braided extensions, we've got to find a happy medium. You know, for me, take it off and leave it off. But I know that that's not what you want to do. So I've got to find a happy medium for the both of us so that you can get your edges back and the crown of your head back. And, I don't know what to tell you, but take this stuff off. Okay, so, but here's the things that I will tell you that I have issues with the wigs and the weaves and the braid extensions. Not so much the wigs, you know what I mean? If you just would wear the wigs, I wouldn't fuss. But you wear the weaves and the braid extension, and the weight that you are putting on, the strain that you are putting on your scalp and your hair follicle is the reason why you are getting traction damage. That's called traction alopecia, traction damage. Any pretty thing that your dermatologist wants to add, they do. They come up with new words, medical terms. I mean, the same thing all the time. But it's just hair loss. It's just hair loss because it's been, pulled out. So my issue, I don't have an issue, but I want to talk to you about not having so much on. The weight is killing your hair. I can't express it now. Not even that. It's drying it out. It's not even, keeping the moisture in. And so, when the natural movement kicked off, I was like, oh, great, now to finally put these darn wigs, these weaves away and these braid extensions. Then y'all came out with protective styles. And it wasn't protecting anything. If anything, it got worse because now we're trying to be Africans, real Africans, right? So now it's like, we went from no relaxer, no lie, I don't lie, no lie for me. So we went from no relaxing to, okay, my hair's not growing fast enough, so protective style. So your little mini fro, you kept the relaxer on, you were growing out your relaxer, or you've grown your hair out, and now you're lassoing more heavy pounds of weave so you can look like you straight off the boat from Africa. It's just so crazy, y'all. I just don't understand why you continue to put so much weight on your head, and then you are baffled that the edges are coming out, and the crowns are coming out, and the nape of your neck is coming out. These are all very not tender points, but hot points where, that's where a lot of the stress points are actually. You know what I mean? Think about it. You got ponytails, you know what I mean? It's pulling from the back. You got the ponytails on the side, or you're pulling the things on the side. It's going to stress out the middle. And then two, it stress out the back. Not so much the back. I haven't seen a lot of the back, but it does happen. Most of the time, people get that back when they're being chemically processed, which that's another video. That's that's toxins. So I haven't gotten on toxins yet. I'm fussing at y'all too though. But the weight. Now the thing that really gets under my skin. It gets under my skin. I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't make any sense. When you put 5 to 10 pounds of weave on your little girl's hair, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And then, you looking at me like, can you help her? That's something that you're doing. You're taking out the edges. And here's the thing that, gets me, I don't understand. I get the fact of low maintenance. I get that. But the long-term effects of self-esteem, you know what I'm saying, that's going to have when your child is in elementary and she ain't got no edges, you know what I mean? Like, even the teacher's going to be like, call her no edges. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to have any mercy on your kid. They're not going to have no mercy. It's so difficult growing up when you have all these extra challenges that you have to face, and you didn't even, do it to yourself. You know what I mean? It was done to you. And so, I don't know, like, I believe state board is going to start calling, it a form of child abuse and neglect, because, like, it's ridiculous. The baby can't hold her head up. And then you get mad at the kids because they're being kids and they're out in the street and they're playing, and then they got braids all over the place because they don't know how to play and have 20 pounds of weave on their head. Their neck hurt. They're gonna have back problems. Get the weaves, get the braid extensions off the baby head. It don't need all that. Get you some grease. Brush it down. I told one lady that, her granddaughter's head was so, damaged because, her daughter was just putting those heavy, she's like, well, I got crochets in her head. And I was like, this is a pound of crochet. There's no way that, there's no way. It was like, it looked like Shanae. She had a style like, that's my era. Martin Lawrence, Shanae. And she had it styled like those heavy, candy cane braids. I don't really fool with braids like that. I am reading a book on it, however, so I can be more acclimated with the terms. But she was saying that was crochet and it was a better way to, grab the baby's hair or whatever. Listen, the best way to grab the baby's hair is either a ponytail or just let it fly, because you just want to moisturize your child's head to the point where it is going to hold for that day, or hold for that, for that moment, for that day, or, what I'm saying? You don't want to do nothing longer than a week. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have something on your child's head for longer than a week. And I don't understand why, I get it. Low maintenance. I get it. You're tired. You work. Yada, yada, yada. Don't think I'm insensitive to that aspect. But I'm more concerned about, your children's self-esteem. I'm more concerned about their hairline. It's going to start receding and stuff like that. You used to have to worry about your boys, the barber cutting your boy's hairline back too far and then, start receding early. But now you've got, we've got all this extra stuff going on. We got all these heavy braids, talking about protective style, and it's not protecting anything. The only thing that it's doing is ensuring that, the hair store is they're still getting their weave money, because you guys are still buying the extensions for the hair. And, no shade or anything like that, but, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. But my point is that it's not helping your hair. The weight is too much for your scalp. It's too much. And unfortunately, we like to talk about a lot of things, stuff like that, but the weight is the biggest problem. I wouldn't be at business if you guys would stop putting the braid extensions and the weaves on there. I mean, that's just the reality of the fact. You're not going to listen, but I mean, I'm just being real with you. Like, it's got to, it's got to stop, because that is just so, it's just so detrimental to the scalp. So detrimental to the scalp. And I just wish that, you wouldn't put on the weight. I'm not too bad. I'm not too, I don't really care about the wigs, so much. It's just allow your hair to breathe when you're putting on the wigs. With the weaves and the braid extensions, if you have to wear it no longer than 3 weeks, because you have to wash your hair. And that's, I don't understand, like, you're not washing your hair. And then somebody told me that I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was saying that she washes her hair, but like she washes her scalp, underneath the weave, the wig and stuff like that. And that's just going to cause mildew. There's no way you can accurately dry your hair out with which goes into what? Bacteria. You see what I'm saying? You see how sometimes you can actually cross the lines, and that's why people have such bad hair loss, because the bacteria, the weight can cause bacteria, and you know what I'm saying? Or the toxin, the weight, the toxin. Some people get their hair relaxed, they put the weave on, and then they leave it in for 3 months. You got all 3 things going on. You got chemical, which is toxic, because hopefully the thing has been neutralized correctly. If not, oh boy, we got, and I know one chick, she came and she was like, I lost all my hair. What'd she do? She bleached it, dyed it, braided it, and then left it in for like 3-4 months. I was like, you lucky that you have anything on your head. And she was like so upset because it had pretty much withered away. The relaxer had withered away. She said, "Well, I had to go natural because it withered away." And I was like, "Yeah, it did wither away because you kept it. Okay. So when you get a relaxer, I know I'm crossing over to toxin, but I just want But like I said, they do overlap each other. When you get a relaxer, it burns out the inner cortex of your hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hollow shell. It's like a straw. So you have this straw, and it needs moisture, and it doesn't need anything heavy on it. I don't even know why your stylist would put that on there. And well, it wouldn't have been too bad if she'd have took it out. I'll say that. It wouldn't have been too bad if she took it out. But she didn't take it out, and it just pretty much matted together and binded together. There was no releasing it. And she pretty much, when she took her braids out, the relaxer just fall right with it. Because, of course, she had this new growth. So what did it do? Not only was it matted and clinging together, but now she had new growth. So we all know, if you don't know, now you know, your new growth is going to be stronger than that hollowed out, relaxed hair. So of course, at the slightest tug, pull, rolling around the bed on the pillow, it popped. And guess what? She was, she had the big chop, didn't even know it, honey. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And and here's the thing, when you lose your hair, it's like you lose a piece of you, especially as a female, you know what I mean? Because even in the Bible, it's like, your hair is your honor and all that good stuff. And so it's just so unfortunate that she, received that. But, we got her back on track. She used the Follicle Therapy Cream. Well, actually, I think she used the whole kit because I wasn't sure if she had been relaxed properly, because I felt like she shouldn't have lost all of it. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been damaged, but not to the point where it just fell out. So even though she had new growth, I just wanted to be sure. So I'd rather be sure, better safe than sorry. So anyway, she used the kit, which is the one, she shampooed her hair, which we do put neutralizer in so we can get any residue chemical left over on the scalp out. And then she conditioned her hair with 2 and 3. And then she came back with her moisturizer. I mean, next time I saw her, she had a good 3 inches on top of her head, and that probably was like the next month or something like that. because the product does really well. If you're consistent with it, it'll be consistent with you. So definitely, that's my time. I just want to give you a little tidbit. I know I fussed a lot on this video, but y'all take that weight off them babies' head. Like take those braid extensions off those kids' head. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's not helping you. Why would you think it's helping your child? You know what I mean? And that's just, I know I fussed a lot, but I don't like seeing that, because I know that it can cause permanent damage to the child's head, and then they grow up thinking, "Oh, my hair has always been thin." No, baby, it wasn't. You know what I mean? And it's unnecessary bullying that they're gonna have to go through, when all they gotta do is just not have all that going on, and if you get the kit, you can get the kit for your, let's say that has happened to your child or whatever. If you get the kit, you can use that on your child's head, and it'll grow just as fine, and we can definitely recover her from the hair loss that she's had to acquire. So definitely go to the website, www.CORA'S.official.com. I'm so sorry I was fussing, but it just hurt my heart, because I know them babies, they don't understand, and it could really be detrimental for them. But anyway, definitely go to the website if you're interested. If not, I hope I've helped you in some way, shape, or form, because that's what we're here for at CORA'S. We just want to help you. And even though we may fuss a little bit, it's still all in love. We love you, and we want you to be as beautiful as God did make you. We want y'all to bloom. Y'all using Porcelain Rose, y'all got to be a blooming rose, So definitely bloom, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, if you want to email us at Porcelain Rose, Porcelain Rose at yahoo.com. And if you want to order some products, you can go to CORA'S.official.com. And we're also on Facebook too. Instagram me. Show me you picked it up, the bottle. Show me, I love stuff like that. We just love helping people, and we love sharing our products with people and stuff like that. So thank you so much for listening, and I will check you guys out next time. And I'll definitely come on if you have, definitely email me, stuff like that. Now, do a quick video do a quick podcast of, your questions and stuff like that. Alrighty, bye-bye.